Hi everyone, I'm Michael from Scooter King, and in today's video we're gonna remove the ugly rear fender and we're gonna install the high performance air filter. In the last video we replaced the original exhaust with the full exhaust from MIV. It's called Delta Race, and every single time when we do any performance upgrades, we record the acceleration 0 to 60, we record the 8 miles and a quarter miles time with Draggy. That's the device, I think is the most precise device that you can get. And I have the graphs, you're gonna see them on the screen. So first graph is showing the acceleration after replacing the Malossi overrange kit. That one improved a lot, but the exhaust improved as well from the not just the original bike, but the original bike with the Malossi overrange kit. So the Malossi overrange kit improved the bike to accelerate from 0 to 60 in 4.58 seconds, and it did it in 250.92 feet. When we replaced the exhaust and we redo it, we did it in 4.38 seconds, and we did it in 239.26 feet. That's a huge improvement. You know, I didn't really expect that the improvement, or I'm very happy with that improvement. I was ready for it that it will not have any improvement, because you know, many times when you're replacing like exhaust or air filter, you need to adjust the air fuel ratio. But this time you see, even without adjusting the air fuel ratio, we still improved quite a bit. You know, 0.2 seconds, 0 to 60, it's pretty good. Mostly, you know, most of the customers or all of us, we replacing the exhaust to have the sound, you know, the noise of it, and you know, we get the pleasure from that, you know. So to see that it also improves without any replacement of other parts, you know, it's very, very thankful. I'm very thankful for it. Then if you want to compare the quarter mile time or 8 mile times, the 8 mile time before replacing the exhaust was 8.53 seconds, and after replacing the exhaust was 8.4 seconds. The quarter mile time before the replacement of the exhaust was 13.69 seconds, and after replacing of the exhaust was 13.46 seconds. So we see the improvement throughout the whole range, not just like the acceleration 0 to 60 and then it dies out. It actually improves the acceleration throughout the whole spectrum from 0 to quarter mile. I didn't really test the top speed of it, but that's coming as well. But we need to do a few more upgrades, and when I'm gonna be happy with everything, then I'm gonna try the top speed. But the temperature between the testing of acceleration after we replaced the exhaust and the testing of acceleration before we had the exhaust replaced, the temperature changed a lot. So it went from, I think, from 74 to 82 degrees. So that could affect it as well. The way how it works, of course, if the air temperature is hotter, the particles of the air are further away from each other. Therefore, there is less air being sucked in to the engine, and in order to keep the same air fuel ratio, the ECU calculates to put the less amount of fuel into the engine, so it should be reflected with the power of the engine as well. So that's why whenever there is cooler outside and the colder temperatures, the particles of the air are closer to each other, there is more air coming to the engine, and therefore there can be more fuel put into the engine, and it results with the more power of the engine. Even with the higher temperatures, we still had an improvement in the acceleration, but right now it's summer in Miami, and it's just getting hotter and hotter. Right now it's like 96 degrees outside. So I wouldn't be surprised if even with the upgrades, the acceleration time's gonna keep getting maybe worse or gonna stay the same. But you know, whenever we're gonna have some cooler temperatures, we're gonna test it, and I'm sure we're gonna see the results that we wanted. Today we're gonna change, like I was promising you, the DNA air filter, and we're gonna throw away the KYMCO standard OEM filter. What the DNA promises that they're gonna keep the efficiency of filtering to 98 to 99% with a 10.5% increase of the airflow. They actually did the measurement compared to the stock air filter, and the stock air filter, it has an airflow of 119.9 cubic feet per minute, compared to this one has 132.5 cubic feet per minute. So that's your increasement of 10.5%. And they promising that is gonna improve the filtering efficiency and also the acceleration or the top speed or the performance of the bike. Let's see what it does, and I'm very excited for it. So let's go ahead and do it. You will see how easy it is to change the air filter. So let's start. You need to just remove this centerpiece. There are just few like plastic clips. Two clips from the top. And then you open up the compartments, and there are two clips right here. You need to just do like a quarter turn over there, and they come out. Done. So these are like just like that, like the hooks to forward, so you need to pull it backwards. Compared to the stock one, this one is much heavier. I don't know why, but maybe it will slow down the scooter. It's heavier. I'm joking. Of course, this is not gonna slow down the scooter. I'm just looking at the differences, but obviously you can see like it's a different material. Cool. Hopefully it does something. In that paperwork, what I was reading, they ask you to add small amount of grease to the seal and the installation areas, they say. And here's the instruction how to clean it. So this filter, it's supposed to be like lifetime filter for you. You can just clean it and keep using it. You never have to replace it. That's what they say. When I do stuff like this, you know, I always like to start it for whatever reason, if I can hear some air passing by or something. Doesn't seem like there's any air leaks, so we're good to go. Filter change, that's extremely easy. I don't know what's easier to do on the bike than to change the air filter on the KYMCO AK550. Now let's go to the rear fender or the bracket for your license plate. I hate it, it looks terrible, and we actually figured out how to make it beautiful without ordering any parts. This takes a little bit of custom work, but you will see it on the video, and I think it looks amazing without spending any money. That's it. This is the garbage. So you see, a little bit of work, no parts needed, and it looks 10 times better. My LCD making me to put it nice and straight. What do you guys think? I think it looks amazing. All the parts that you see us using on our videos can be purchased directly from us on the Scooter King website. We sell all the scooters. We are authorized dealer of KYMCO, Lens, Sim, Genuine and Wolf brand scooters. All of the scooters we ship nationwide and they are fully assembled, delivered to your door, ready to ride. So just go to www.thescooterking.com and choose the one you want. And if you have any questions, just call us, email us, whatever is your preferred method of contact, and we're definitely going to help you to choose the right one for you.